Hello, my name is Jared Bora.
And my name's Hannah Brown, and welcome to Cougars News Now. There's a scholarship opportunity for seniors. It is the Bullitt County Young Farmer Scholarship. It is due by March 15th. Please see your guidance counselor for more information.
The next senior meeting is on January 25th in the auditorium at 8 a.m. A representative from Balfour will be here to discuss graduation announcements.
Girls cross-country conditioning has already started. Meet in the JROTC room from 2:30 to 4:30. You must have a physical on file and wear weather-appropriate clothing.
FBLA members should have already received their permission slips for regional competition. Money is due at the monthly meeting on January 27th.
This is the last year of the Compass test, so if a junior would like to take it and have those scores to help with next year's graduation requirement, then this is their last opportunity.
Academic team will have practice on Wednesday after school in room 305.
Boys basketball has a game against LaRue County tonight at Bullitt Central. JV starts at 6 and varsity starts at 7:30.
Girls basketball has a game against Shelby County tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. Good luck, Cougars.
Today I have Caitlin Mitchell here to talk about student achievements. What do you have for us?
Well, the wrestling team has come pretty far this year. One student who has really helped move it forward is senior Sean Sanders, who has recently made it to one of the top ranks in the state.
You know, I went to my first wrestling meet just a couple of weeks ago over Christmas break, and it seems like it's very popular. There was a good crowd there. It's very entertaining. It's very fun to watch. And, of course, Sean and our wrestling team has been doing very well this year.
Well, for Sean, it takes a lot of perseverance to get to where Sean's gotten. I mean, his freshman year, he was a fish, we like to call him. He flopped around on the mat. He couldn't keep his hips in good position. He was the one that would shoot on somebody, and bam, right away his hips were flat on the mat. To keep his body, to have control of his body the way you need to as a wrestler. And from where he was then to where he is now, he's gone leaps and bounds. And freshman year, there was 5 heavyweights, I want to say, and he's the only one that's really made it out of that group because he has that work ethic, he has the perseverance, and he has the drive that it takes to get from point A to point B. And now to get up to the point of top 3, top 4 in the state. He did beat an individual that is ranked up there.
Right, I work my butt off in practice. You know, I want to be up there. I want to compete for the state championship in my weight class. And that has made it a little bit easier, but anything that I want to add, well, just them, my coaches, they're amazing. They push me as hard as they can in practice, and I really appreciate it. My teammates, they push me. Even though I'm the heaviest one, I wrestle a whole lot of lighter guys, don't really have a lot of big guys except for my assistant coach, Coach Huffman's brother, Coach Ian Huffman. And there's another guy that comes out named Lyndon Steele. He helps me a lot. Big old dude. I mean, is people who actually people who just care and want to help me and watch me succeed. And they mean a lot to me in my career, especially the 2 coaches. Coach Huffman and Coach Ian mean a lot, and they've helped me get to where I am now.
It's certainly good when you know, you're competing at a high level and you have a chance to be not only the best in the region, but perhaps the best in the state. And you know, that's the position we're in right now. And you know, I think all of our programs have set themselves up to be successful. But you know, Sean in particular, you know, he puts a lot of time in, dedicates it, and he's setting the standard for others to follow.
Doesn't really affect me. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm up there on top, but that's not. I don't really let that get in my head, you know, because some people who are up there, they're like, oh yeah, like the kid I wrestled to get there, he was bragging about how high he was in state, and it affected him. And it doesn't really bother me. I mean, rankings don't really matter. I just go out there and do what I got to do to win. The people I wrestled was what made it really difficult, and just because there's a lot of good wrestlers I had to beat in order to get up there. But also just taking what I learned from the mat in practice to the mat out there and putting it all together, feeling what was there, that was a difficult part or factor that was in that too. But mainly the people I wrestled, they were really, really competitive.
The real wrestling happens on the mat, and I always tell him, leave it all on the mat. When he leaves it all on the mat, that's when it will really matter, because one thing Sean does really well is he shows up when he has to, and he has it right up here. He has it right here, and this is what's bigger in him than anything else, especially those ears.
As one of the top athletes in the state of Kentucky, Sean has some great advice for us.
Advice that I have is just give it everything you got. Don't be dumb and not come to practice, miss practice, because that's not going to work. Most sports that you do, you got to be there for practice. Like for us, if we don't make it for 3 days of practice, we don't wrestle. So you just be there, be on time. The main important thing that you said, student, athlete, student. You got to be good in your schoolwork. You got to get your stuff done, make good grades so you can actually compete in that sport. But just going hard and not, just do it. Give it all you got. I mean, that's what I've been raised to do. And if you do something, finish it. Just give it all you got and listen to your coaches and just have fun. If it's not fun, then don't do it.
Congratulations to Sean Sanders and the rest of our Bullets and Full wrestlers.
Thanks for watching.